Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're stepping into let's say, the glam room. We're looking at an online retailer, luminapro.co. They sell things like vanity mirrors, makeup tables, ring lights, that kind of stuff.
Right, the beauty room essentials. And our goal today really is to quickly unpack what we've found.
Yeah, figure out if Lumina Pro is, legit, or if you should be a bit cautious.
Exactly. Is it a solid brand or just, well, a flashy front? We need to see where the potential risks are before you shell out for that perfect setup.
Okay, let's dive in. So first, the positive signs we found. Some things look pretty good initially.
Like the domain history.
Right. The website, luminapro.co, it's been registered since 2020.
Okay, so that's what, 4 years now?
Yeah, 4 solid years. In e-commerce terms, that's not nothing. It suggests they're, maybe serious about building a brand.
Not just a quick pop-up shop.
Exactly. And then there's their social media presence.
Yes, that was quite noticeable. They seem very active.
Very active. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They're posting, they're replying to comments.
That engagement definitely helps build a sense of transparency, builds trust, shows they're actually there.
For sure. And speaking of contact, the website itself mainly lists an email.
Just email on the site.
Yeah, but over on their Facebook page, they do share a physical address and a phone number.
Okay, so it is possible to reach them directly if something goes wrong. That's a plus.
It is. A bit strange maybe that you have to go to Facebook for it, but it's there.
Yeah, it's a step. But why not have it front and center on the website where you're actually, making the purchase?
Good point. It adds a little bit of friction, doesn't it?
Just a little. Feels slightly odd given how present they seem otherwise.
Especially when you consider the products. These aren't cheap items.
No, definitely not. We're talking like fancy vanity mirrors with built-in LED lights, Bluetooth speakers.
Anti-fog features, the works. These are investment pieces, really.
Which makes checking them out properly even more important.
Exactly. And this brings us to the tricky part, the customer reviews.
Ah, yes, the reviews. What did we find there?
Well, on their own website, Lumina Pro shows a perfect 5-star rating based on 650 reviews.
Wow, 650 reviews and all 5-star. That sounds almost too good to be true.
That's what our source material suggested, too. The reviews looked too polished, almost fake, very uniform, lacking those specific messy details you usually see.
Yeah, real reviews usually have some variations, some quirks. And what about independent sites?
That's the other thing. We looked on Trustpilot. Big platform for reviews, right?
Absolutely. Crucial for checking out online retailers.
And we found nothing. 0 reviews for Lumina Pro on Trustpilot.
Okay, that is a red flag. Especially for products at this price point, it really clashes with that perfect 5-star rating they're showing themselves.
Big clash. But, okay, to add some context here.
And there's more.
Yeah, while Trustpilot was empty, we did see some discussions elsewhere, like on Reddit.
And what were people saying there?
Interestingly, some people mentioned Lumina Pro quite favorably, especially when comparing it to a competitor, Impressions Vanity.
Oh, Impressions Vanity. Yeah, I've heard things about them.
Right. The Reddit discussion suggested Lumina Pro had better service and maybe better quality, while warning about Impressions Vanity having super slow shipping and bad customer service.
So some positive word of mouth, just not on the main review platforms. That does complicate things.
It really does.
Yeah.
So wrapping this all up, what's the verdict?
Well, pulling it all together, Lumina Pro seems somewhat reliable, maybe. It's complex.
How so?
You've got strong operational signals like the long domain history, the active social media. That points towards a real business.
Okay.
But then you have those potentially fake on-site reviews and the complete lack of independent verification on Trustpilot.
So they look like a functioning business, but maybe cutting corners on the review side.
That seems likely. They're probably not an outright scam, but they appear to be using questionable tactics with those reviews to drive sales.
So, for you listening, what does this mean?
It means caution is definitely needed. You can't fully trust those 5-star reviews on their site.
Right. So before you buy one of those expensive mirrors,
you really need to dig into their specific policies. Check the shipping details, the return policy, the warranty information very carefully. That's where you'll see the real risk versus reward. Assume the reviews might be inflated.
Okay, so you've got the different pieces now to weigh things up. And that leaves us with a final thought for you to consider. In this digital age, when you're trying to figure out if an online brand is truly legitimate, especially for a big purchase, what matters more? Is it that constant active social media engagement showing they're present?
Or is it those verified third-party reviews on sites like Trustpilot, even if they're sometimes harder to find? Which one should you weigh more heavily?